Hello, everybody. So, I promised you all a stream today, and that is exactly what you are going to get. I am very, very sorry that I started a bit late. I completely lost track of time today. I was doing a lot of stuff, but this is going to be a short stream, and then in the future, we will be doing a lot of quicker streams. And I will be streaming on Twitch tomorrow because I had promised that I would yesterday, but unfortunately, I was not doing the best. Um, I was not feeling the best. So to make up for that, I will be streaming on Monday on Twitch for all of those who missed that one. But today, let's go around the baseball diamond and look at the scores for today, June 22nd. So we had a couple games here. So Dodgers beat the Nationals today. Not surprising about that. Dodgers are doing very well, but they have been doing very well the past decade and a half. One of the best teams out there won 13-7 against the Nationals, who have been struggling ever since Strasburg and was Harper left town. They have just been in the doldrums, and I also know that the ownership situation is not the most ideal. But no, that's what happens when you win one World Series and you trade away all of the pieces that you have, and the Dodgers are still acquiring players. So we'll see how they do later down the road. The Padres beat the Royals. Not too surprised with that. Royals haven't been good since uh, 2015, last time that they won the World Series. 38-40 this year, so quite a surprising turnaround from last year when they were struggling really badly. But small market teams like this, unless you're the Cardinals, normally don't do well. San Diego 42-35. But honestly, it doesn't matter. They're not winning the World Series or anything like that. Um, they're basically just there to be the Dodgers team and fought it again. So, beat the Royals. Astros beat the Angels. Not surprised with that one. Astros are always winning games. They seem to be the Cardinals now, right? When they need that magic pixie dust, they find it. Beat them by 1 run, and the Angels are 37-40. Sorry to say this, but Mike Trout is not going to save you. And there's a reason Shohei Ohtani left town. It's because he's tired of the owner's, excuse my language, the owner's bullshit. Artie Moreno needs to move this team if he knows what's good for him, or needs to sell it to somebody who cares, because clearly he doesn't care. And they've won a World Series since 2002, not happening this year. Uh, Cleveland Indians, I don't call them the Guardians, I call them the Indians. They beat the Athletics, or as I call them, the Oakland Athletics. Um, 3-0. 80 something, no, 70, I think, 7 years since the last time they won the World Series. Doesn't really matter because they're not winning the World Series this year. They might make the playoffs, but if they do, they're going to be like one and done. And the Athletics are still doing bad, but that's okay. Once they move to Las Vegas, watch them magically acquire a ton of stars and get back on track. Red Sox lost to the Giants. Is anybody surprised by that? I mean, first of all, they traded Rafael Devers to the Giants, which we're going to talk about um, in episode 2, along with the NBA Finals, which will be the next episode as well. Talking about that. Yeah, traded away Rafael Devers and caught up a bunch of the rookies. How they're 40-39 beats me, but yeah, Giants beat them today. Beat them badly. Um, 9-5. We're down and scored a bunch of runs and came back. The Rockies have finally won a game. Yes, 18-60. Rockies beat the Diamondbacks. Wow, that's quite a stunner. One of the Blues teams don't really have anything to say other than the mom forts don't care. They're not trying to spend money. They're not trying to win. Diamondbacks are a decent team. A couple years removed from the World Series against the Rangers, and they're struggling. Mariners beat the Cubs. Yes, an old Wrigley Field. Don't really have too much to say about this one. Mariners are a decent team. Cubs are good. Cubs this year might be a World Series team to watch out for. Reds beat the Cardinals 4-1. The old classic rivalry, Cardinals Reds. Cardinals lost today, but that's okay. They're still I think they're a game behind the Brewers. No. Yeah. I think they're a couple games behind the Brewers for second place in the National League Central, and they're coming because the Brewers today beat the Twins. Not surprised by that one at all. And then the Cardinals always seem to be close together. Twins, blah. Reds, nah. Brewers, not a flashy team. Marlins beat the Braves. Kind of surprised by that. Really, I am. Um, Braves have been struggling. This is not like the '90s Braves where they make the playoffs every year. This is the poor man's version of the Braves. Um, couple of years removed from their World Series in 2021 when they beat the Astros. Uh, yeah, and the Marlins are kind of funny. The records are inverted: 35 and 41, and the Marlins are 31 and 45. So White Sox beat the Blue Jays. EA for the White Sox, I guess. Um, Pirates beat the Rangers. Nobody cares. Pirates are not going anywhere. Rangers are not going anywhere. Oh yeah, Jack Leiter was pitching son of a Leiter, but doesn't mean anything because Rangers are not winning the World Series this year. Tigers beat the Rays. Good. Don't like the Rays. And the Yankees beat the Orioles. Yes, rebounding from their 16 losing streak that they were on. Rebounded nicely today after losing yesterday to the Orioles. And right now the Mets are losing to the Phillies. The top of the ninth, 1-7. So remember all those Mets fans who are talking about how good they are? Yeah. Where's that Mets team? They're nowhere to be found. But actually it seems yep, the game just actually went final. So yeah, Mets lost. Mets lost 1-7 to the Phillies. So it was going to be a quick stream tonight. I'm just testing this out, seeing how this stuff works. Let me know what you all think, what you all want to see on here. Let me know too future ideas. I will be doing longer of these streams in the future. Tonight was just a short one here because I wanted to get something out to you guys because I said that we were doing it on Sunday, and I think for the first one, it's good to start off a little bit, you know, slow and slowly build up. So thank you all for joining me, and we'll be back with a much longer stream. Hopefully, either tomorrow night or Tuesday. So thank you all. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Walk Talk 21, for more great videos soon. And I look forward to seeing y'all again real soon. And in the future, we'll be talking about the NBA. And then on Tuesday, what the plan is, talk about the NBA Finals and who won it. Doing more baseball stuff, talking about the season up to this point, and we'll also be covering some college football because that season is starting soon. And there will be a lot to talk about as the season starts in August. So thank you all, and hopefully tomorrow too I can also do a stream on my Twitch. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you.